What's up guys, welcome to another Guild War, and today we have a Guild War against Sky Champions. Alright, so I'm going to quickly go through all the defenses, and while I'm doing that, I have a quick announcement to make, and that is that my internet has recovered, so I'll be back to streaming at the usual times. If you go to my link, I always post the Twitch link for my channel in the bottom of the description. I have my schedule in there, so we'll be back to that usual schedule. So it's based on Australian night time. Alright, so for US time will be very early morning, but that's like the best time for me to stream. So hopefully I can at least catch the Australians and the people from Asia Asia region. And yeah, I hope I see you guys there, or at least until my internet dies again or something, something like that happens. Alright, so who shall we hit? We could do that one. This one's quite interesting. How about this one, Julianne? We don't see, like these light darks that often. So what shall we do here? I think this one best to tank it with will shield in some way, right? Let's see. Well, first thing you probably think about if you're doing this, right? Do you have a unit that can tank the Julianne? Ideally, it would be something with very high defense, maybe like a Diaz. You could use Diaz, but I feel that I probably shouldn't need to do that. What I'm gonna do is just gonna go for a crowd control team, right? With will on my units. So I'm gonna bring a Varad. Let's see. I need some more will shield units. One second. Well, first off, actually, we just moved to the second team. I think I'll just do that. As what I usually do against this team is just Tessa, Tessa, and back to the first team. This one's a bit tricky because I don't verse this sort of team very often. I think ideally I would like a buff stripper, so maybe we'll bring Praha. I'll bring the the double Nem will one, and something to do damage, right? I think we could maybe just use Beth. I think any damage dealer would work, but I think this is like my other option that is on will shield, and doesn't matter too much if they have the fanatic buff. So let's give this a go. Actually, I don't need shield, I just need will on all my units. So that way when Galleon does his time oh, Galleon's really slow though. Actually, his Galleon is slower than his Julianne. That makes no sense, but anyway, I guess we'll just strip then. And I don't really care about the Galleon now, so we'll just freeze the Julianne. Alright, so I guess we'll do this. Get the health low. He's got 3 dots, so maybe I might be able to let him die to dots. Oh, not quite. Almost. Alright, he's gonna heal himself up now, but that's okay. We'll just work on this. Chloe. I think the Chloe's dead, so just weaken something else. Oh, we gotta heal up now. Oh, we've won enough that we can freeze again. Okay, so I guess Julianne, you can either force him to heal and steal life from the other guys. I think you can kill him with dots as well, similar to how you can kill things through Hodam. Otherwise, obviously you gotta kill the other guys before you kill him. Or you have to weaken them on very low health. But I find him quite easy. It's easiest just to crowd control him. Especially in a team like that doesn't have any cleansing. Alright, so I think the biggest threat here is the Filmars. So we're gonna go for that. Okay, got Oblivion. I need a defense break him though. Alright, good. Got the defense break. I guess we can weaken the Perna. Oh, it's almost dead. But he got healed up, that's okay. Put Oblivion back on him. And just in case, I'm just gonna finish him off. I think the heal's already used, but just be safe. I mean, makes a difference. The fight's already over, right? Okay. Alright, let's have a look at the +2s. I've kind of forgotten who's got what, so... Okay, there's that one. Okay. Alright, I think... I think we'll go with this one, something a bit slightly different for Team 1. Actually, I mean, I guess we just do Bulldozer Copper. It's a little bit risky. You have to make sure that your immensity is quite fast, because segments can be quite pretty fast. It's a bit of a mixture. Some people have a really fast segment on Swift. Some people will have like a slower one on Despair. I think it really depends on the team lineup. In this one, usually when they have a Chasoon, I would be scared of Copper, right? If I'm running on Guild Wars defense, I'll be scared of being coppered, and therefore I would make my segment very fast. I'm gonna test, and this is gonna be like a little bit of a risk, but it's okay. I'm gonna just try to copper this one, alright? So Copper will kill Chasoon, Bulldozer will kill Segment. Right, because Segment will only aim for the win unit, so I'm not afraid of her resetting Bulldozer. I'm more afraid of her going first to reset my immensity, and that would be awkward. But I think it should be fine. My immensity is quite fast. And the second team, I haven't really used a Chroma in a while, so let's use a Chroma. Because in this team, the fire threat isn't really... I mean, there's no real fire threat there, right? He's only a buff stripper. So that means I can't really will shield it, like safely, obviously. So I'm going to bring a Chroma to tank. You could probably do the same sort of thing with like any... Like you can use Rena plus 2 fire units, that would work too. Or Grogo on Will with Will Runes, you could do that too. Same sort of idea. But some people like me to use a Chroma more often because they don't see the unit, very often. So we'll use her. Alright, so you can't kill Leica with Bulldozer in turn 1, right? So never try to use the third skill on him straight away. Obviously if you can kill another unit, do that first. But his triple hits are very good after that, right? Because of the way that his passive works, or Leica's passive works. Alright, just silence the Chiwu then. Okay, we don't really need Kuma to move yet, so it's okay. Okay, we'll speed up the Chroma. Sometimes if a fire unit gets armor broken and you bring a non-water unit, they might get bombed, or they might get bombed by the Sierra, right? Because then your fire unit is considered neutral because of the defense break. So just be careful if you're running, say, like a Grogo team like that, right? And that's why I bring Rakuni, because obviously there's a defense breaker, which is Orion. So just in case one out of 5 units gets defense broken, then Rakuni can cleanse it off, right? Obviously if you have a Villagel, it's even better, but I don't have one, so I use Rakuni. Okay. Alright, let's look at the +3s. We could do this... Actually, I think I want to hit this one. We could do the same thing here. It's pretty much the same. Actually, I find this sort of combination, i.e. Sierra Juno, semi-common, or Sierra Praha. So this is the way I deal with it. But you can, as I said, you could use like those other teams which are similar to this team, but obviously not many people have a chroma. But you can do the same sort of thing with like a Grogo or Arena instead to tank the Sierra. I should also mention it doesn't always happen that you'll bomb it because it's neutral. That's why I also partially the reason why I put a chroma as the leader is so that usually there's a more of a chance that the opponent will attack your leader if all units are considered neutral. See, just that. Oh, okay, that's a good example. The Sierra just then went for the Raccoon because he was low, right? I can still win this, although it will be a bit dicey because of the Orion. But I need to get rid of the Sierra as soon as possible. As long as I can do that, I should be okay, I think. And definitely need to kill the Orion because he's like the armor breaker, right? And he also has the heal block, which is another reason why I bring Raccoon is to get rid of that, right? But I silence him so he doesn't harm his prank yet. So that's why like bringing Arena is a little bit safer in that regard because she's water, right? So the Sierra should always go for that, even if your fire unit gets defense broken. Okay, gotta be a little bit careful here because Kumar puts dots, and if I put 2 dots onto Juno, then she'll heal herself. It's not gonna make me lose or anything, but it will just slow down my fight. It's kind of helping me that she's stunning my Kumar too. Alright, none of them have will. Now we have to identify who's the biggest threat. I think it'll be either Wind Monkey or Phil Mars. Leica, I know he's gonna go for my Chasun. Wind Monkey, I know he's for sure going for my Phil Mars. Phil Mars, a bit of a random target, or like he'll randomly target. I would say definitely Phil Mars or Wind Monkey is the most dangerous. I'm gonna go for the Wind Monkey because I don't like his passive stunning me. So we'll go for him first. And he's definitely gonna target my Phil Mars, right, with Wind Monkey. So because my Phil Mars is the squishiest unit there, I want to protect him as a priority, right? Luckily, neither of his units really did that much damage, surprisingly. That's okay. And Leica by himself should be not too bad. He still revenges because the Oblivion is applied at the end of the turn. So yeah, that's okay. Alright. Alright, so that's the Guild Wars for today. And I'm going to leave it here. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.